Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here, and I'm here today to actually talk about the Zoom ZDM-1 broadcast/podcast mic. And that microphone is basically an entry-level mic. It's available for $79 by itself or as a combo kit for $119, which you get the mic, obviously. And you get a tripod stand, some cables, some headphones. So it's an extra $40. If you need it, that's great. But we're here just to talk about the mic, $79.99. The reason I'm not talking on that mic yet is I always like to compare things. So this is the Shure SM57, the most popular dynamic mic in the world. You'd be hard pressed to find a studio of any kind that doesn't even have one of these, and usually at least two. At one point, I had something like 16 of these when I was doing recording of live bands. But anyway, this is the Shure SM57. It's a staple everywhere in recording studios everywhere. Tom Petty actually used to use this live to sing into. So this is the SM57 with the optional windscreen that you can purchase for it. Helps with plosives like P's and B's. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. All right. This is also the presidential mic. You will see presidents of the United States for decades standing at the podium with a pair of these with these special windscreens on them. So, if it's good enough for the president, it's probably good enough for you too. But let's take that a step further. When it comes to podcasting, broadcasting, you're going to want something more specific for that. But this is just to show you, since this is so popular and the chances are that you may actually even have one of these, if you're going to do podcasts or broadcasts, you might consider this and make sure you get the optional windscreen for this, for that purpose. And of course, the closer you get to any microphone, a dynamic microphone, it's going to beef up your voice. You're going to sound more Howard Sternish. You're going to sound more bassy. So this is what I sound like with that. All right. So enter the Zoom ZDM-1 podcast mic. This is me on the Zoom ZDM-1 podcast/broadcast mic, and I think you can see the difference for right away. This is what this is built for, and this is what I sound like with it. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. So this mic, even though this is a podcast mic and it's an end address, I couldn't help but notice that when I took this windscreen off, that it looked a lot like an Audio-Technica AT2020. I mean, they're not the same mics. The Audio-Technica AT2020 is a condenser microphone, not a dynamic microphone. This is a dynamic microphone here, but it looks very, very similar, wouldn't you say? And this, being a broadcast microphone, is an end address microphone. Condenser microphone here is a side address microphone. It's also the microphone that Billie Eilish used for her first couple of songs. She sounded pretty good on it too. So let's put the windscreen back on there, because this is more typically what you would sound like if you were doing podcasts or broadcasts with this mic. All right. So again, it is a dynamic mic, just like all the other broadcast/podcast mics out there. It has a frequency response of 50 to 18 kilohertz, sensitivity of minus 54 dB, a max SPL of 135 dB, which is pretty impressive. It is solid metal construction. It weighs 400 grams or 14.11 ounces, and it will fit onto 3/8 inch -16 microphone stands, or it is supplied with an adapter so it can fit onto 5/8 ZDM-27. So, again, this is the Zoom ZDM-1 broadcast/podcast mic, and this is what I sound like with it, as opposed to the ever popular Shure SM57 mic. So, can you do a podcast with the 57? Absolutely. Is it built for that? Not really. Can you do a podcast with the ZDM-1 from Zoom? Absolutely, and this is what it's built for. And for $79 as an entry-level mic, you really can't get much better than that. The quality on this is excellent. Hope this has helped you out. Piano Man Chuck, peace out. Thanks for watching.